Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your monthly love scope reading for July 2014. So, some wild cards. It's about your path. It's about you going forward. It's about your stability. It's about those things that you can't barter on in life. Those real important things. The top of the priority list. The things that you have to have in your life in order to be able to live. In order to love. In order to embrace. It could be a revealing of yourself. A giving of yourself. That you've always protected up to this point. That you don't like to give freely. You don't like to show too often. You might consider it a weakness. You might consider it, a part of your personality where they could inflict pain. So you protect yourself and not show that part of you. And I think it's all about showing that part of you in order to build a deeper bond this month. We start off with the Four of Wands. So, those fairy tales. Don't give up on those fairy tales, those happily ever afters. You have a foundation. Okay? If you are with somebody, then you definitely have a foundation within that relationship. If you're looking towards a relationship, I think you can see how this relationship could give you firmness in your step, foundation, a sense of security. And if you're looking for someone, I think that your light is growing. You might be more attractive this month, more beautiful this month. I think you are really starting to stand in your truth. That you've decided that you want love in your life. And now it's just a matter of going through the motions in order to stabilize love in your life. To allow it in and to allow it to give you that security. That sense of dependence, but a beautiful dependence. An intertwining of souls. And even if you are in a relationship, I think it's just going to bring you to a deeper level within that relationship, a higher love. Once again, allowing the love to actually penetrate your heart completely. Letting down a wall. And once you let it down, you're going to realize that it really served no purpose all along. But for now, it's kept you safe. For now, it's giving you that sense of security. But I think it's time to tear it down. And go after that happily ever after. There's worry. There's, do you not feel like you're worthy of love? There's something that holds you back from really embracing love in all of its fullness, all of its joy, and it's right before you. But you have to change that thought process that you have. You have to allow people to see the parts of you that it might hurt to show. It might hurt, the fear of being hurt. Okay, it's really gaining the courage. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so it's all about the things that hold you back from really having that wow experience in your life, that complete, whole, everything experience in your life. And if you already have that, or you really feel that you already have that, and you are with your soulmate, you know what, there is a deeper level that you can go to, or a higher level, depending on how you want to look at things. But there is more growth to be had, and more beauty to be had, and you're really moving towards a new path, a beautiful path, and standing in your light. So we have the Sun and the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords is moving forward. Some of you might actually be moving or going on vacations and trips. That's an obvious, but in a general reading and one of love, you are going forward in your path of love. And then we have the Sun going forward in your path of love with your light and your lessons. So you are so well protected. Okay, it has been trials after tribulation, after tears, after heartbreak. But it's been for something. It's been to give you the wisdom and the lessons to go forward and embrace the best of the best, really. I hear fairy tales do come true. And that's what I'm getting out of this reading. So hopefully you are dreaming big on where your love is going to end up. What is going to transpire as far as love, and giving up that intention to the universe, your God, your angels, your spirit guides. Letting them know that that's what you want. It is going to make the difference, okay? And to be honest with yourself on why you hold back in a relationship. Understanding that wall that you have built. And then, you know, communicate with your partner. Or at least communicate, if you don't have a partner, with God and your angels and your spirit guides, the universe. And saying, I understand this about me now. And I don't have to be fearful of showing that part of me. Because they can't hurt me. Nobody can hurt me based on that. It's all in your thoughts. It's an entrapment of the ego. And you really need to concentrate on breaking through that. I think you'll be given opportunity so that you can see exactly where you need to express yourself. Allow a part of yourself to come forward and out into the open. And it's a sharing of you, okay? Now, it could manifest in other ways, okay? If you are one that likes to cook or bake, you might start cooking or baking for somebody you love, because that is the expression of you coming out, okay? And throughout that time, you might get those aha moments and those revelations, or it might be during eating the meal that it happens, or the small talk after at the dinner table, where you have those conversations. So express yourself and give of yourself as you do best, okay, whatever your unique traits are. And I think at those moments when you are giving of yourself without really expecting anything in return, that's when you're going to gain the wisdom and the knowledge for what wall needs to come down, what you need to release, what you've always hidden in the shadows. It doesn't need to be hidden anymore. Okay, it needs to come out. And actually, if you let it out, you enter a whole new, you know, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So, just a beautiful world awaiting you. Well, one of love and one of beauty. A beautiful path. Your dreams and your desires are awaiting you. And I don't really care if you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. You can grow deeper in the relationship, or that's somebody special, that's somebody who wants to walk your path with you right down to your last breath, is awaiting you and being attracted to you. So if they haven't found you yet, they will, because it's a brand new, beautiful path that you're entering on. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands here. Which tells me that you carry too much of the world's burdens on your back. You need to release some things that are on your plate that take up your energy and your time and your well-being. Okay, because if you're too tired, you can't possibly be illuminating love. And the Wheel of Fortune is doors closing, doors opening. And realize that some doors have to close in order for doors to open. Don't fear the door closing behind you. Embrace it, because it's just going to bring you more beauty. It's going to bring you more everything. But you do have to get rid of some old truths. That there's that wall again. Okay. And Ten of Wands. You're just carrying a load on your back. It's weighing you down. It's weighing down every step. You really do need to clear some things out of your life. Give it some reflection. Okay, I think you'll be happy you did. It might be scary to release it at first, but I think you'll be very happy you did when you close that door behind you, because a new one is about to open, and it has a brightness and a beauty to it, and a love. And we have the Six of Pentacles with the Three of Swords, and this really tells me that there's a great pain or a potential hurt that you have been hiding, that needs to be released, that needs to be shared with somebody, perhaps with a group of people, perhaps, and you'll know. And it all depends individually on what path you're walking, but in some way there's something that you really need to release, that you really thought, if they know this, it's going to change everything. And you're right, it's going to change things for the better. It's going to make it stronger. It's going to make any relationship stronger. It's going to make your light brighter, and it gives that honesty, that integrity to you, where they're going to share back, and you're going to learn more about them. And you know, your souls can't help but to intertwine as one when you start going to that deeper level of a relationship. So if you're trying to attract somebody, definitely this is a very good month to do that. I think next month will be as well, but it's very karmic here. It's like rebirths, it's like resurrections, it's like walls are coming down. Okay, and I hear the fairy tale happily ever after. Strive for that. Make it your intention. Believe that it can be yours. Because I highly doubt that it couldn't be yours. If you put the right intentions forward and really walk in your truth and be honest with yourself and share some things in your heart that you've been hiding. Okay, because when you hide something from somebody else, even if it's to protect you, the other person gets that vibration, that sense of, there's just something I don't trust about that person. They're hiding something, or, you know, and when you're giving of who you are, and this is who I am, and you can try and hurt me this way, but I'm not going to allow it anyways, because I've learned my lessons. That's why I can release this. This is why I can tear down this wall, because nobody has any power over that part of my life anymore. I know what to do going forward. I've learned my lesson to go forward. So you can see this part of me. It's not a failure. It's a lesson. It's a rebirth. It's moving forward because of that. I am who I am today because of that. And I like who I am. So, until next time we meet, please remember, I do love you.